All right, let's get into this Devin Haney situation, man. So, as you guys know, on Father's Day, he got into it with his baby mother. But Devin Haney is a well known trick. He's a well known sucker for love. And I think his dad used to be a pimp. I'm not quite sure, but I heard rumors about his dad being a pimp. And if that's true, this is probably his dad, karma. Because if his dad was a pimp and his son is a trick, come on.
Man, I don't know. I heard Bill Haney was certified in Oakland, man. I heard he was one of them guys.
Yeah, to go to jail. Yeah, he was certified in jail. He was certified in jail, but one of them guys, I'm gonna nothing else. I'm gonna get a woman for my boy.
I mean, but all jokes aside, though, he did raise a son to be a successful. I mean, yeah, he did lose to Ryan Garcia, but I mean, look at his son. His son is successful. That should say a lot about how he raised him. He made sure he made sure he was focused, stayed out of trouble. You know, Oakland's crazy. So Devin Haney had to be a hell of a father, though. He had to be a hell of a father, though. Let's give him that credit.
But the father would know he couldn't get in no mama. I'm gonna get my boy a mama. Yeah, nigga. I'm like Mister. Nigga, I'm gonna go out and get me a Sealy. Yeah, man, that boy didn't have no mama. He raised with no mama. He weak for a hoe.
And this dude is obviously a nerd from the sense that his dad probably had him in the gym his entire life boxing.
When I was growing up, I just wanted to make my dad happy. Like with boxing, like that used to make my dad the happiest. Like when I would do good, like training or sparring or whatever the case may be. So like that was just the goal every day, just to like make him happy. Like,
so his dad didn't take the time out to really teach him about women. So he don't know how to pull a woman naturally. He don't know what it's like for a chick to like him for him. All he knows how to do is use his resources that he acquired from working hard in the gym to get a woman. That's why he only attract birds. He only attract women that's going to use him. He doesn't know better. He doesn't understand female nature. That's the sacrifice of him being a boxing nerd. So let's get into it.
I don't like anyone. No one's like you. I want you. I love you. Can you please start calling me again? I miss you. Please call me. I love you. Just call me later, please.
Always remember, one man's 2-year relationship is another man's one-night stand. Play it safe, fellas.
You might not know who you're seeing. So let me explain. So I want to be very clear and very, again, we're not here to make nobody look bad. The date on this says 7/29/2022. Okay. The woman you see on the left, her name is Lena Syed. I want to give you a real quick, brief intro to her. She's a woman who was involved in a group named the Taz Angels. Okay. You can watch many documentaries about the Taz Angels. And I'm going to speak very carefully here because I know how people are. The Taz Angels were seen to be a group that had this guy kind of running the ship, and it was almost seen as they were high-end, very beautiful escorts, okay? Now, I don't know if they're escorts. This was word on the streets. There's YouTube videos of the Syed sisters. So we got, I think this is Lena. Or I don't know, it's two of them. Okay. Now, if I have to, I hope I don't have to play a whole thing on the Taz Angels. Like, there's a whole story. Like, we could probably Google all of those girls. And by the way, let's just read through it real quick. Okay. So, founded in 2011, the Taz Angels comprises of 6 main members, including Lena Syed, Ashley Martel, AB, Ruby Syed, so those are the sisters, the Syeds, Catherine Portes, a.k.a. Cat the Great, and Kenia Kinky Lopez, okay? There's also former members like these people, Anna Montana, Annabella Carrasco, Lesha Marie, and Jasmine, or Mila Jasmine. It was founded on lifestyle. So essentially, there was this guy, I believe he was in and around the Miami area. He realized that all of these rappers didn't give a fuck about fucking the same girls. Like, all rappers literally fuck like literally a handful of girls. So what would happen is these guys would come to town and they would be like, yo, they want the baddest bitches with them, or they want the girls that were popping. And this guy found a really interesting niche. Well, I could have these girls portray a lifestyle that when rappers come to town, they want to be with them. And that almost turns him into, some would say, a pimp, but he did it different. He was just like, I'm not a pimp. I'm just here, you know, kind of. That's why people call it escorting, okay? Again, I'm not saying that that's what exactly they were, but that was word on the street.
And this is why you can't feel bad for dudes like this. Dudes like Devin Haney. Because he knew the type of woman she was. He knew she was a pay-to-play type of woman. But he felt like he could have saved her. He felt, well, I'm successful. I got money. I could save this chick. She's gonna like me. And that's where a bunch of y'all dudes always go wrong, bro. Your money can't save y'all. These women are rentals. Have your fun and move around. The worst thing you could do is have a kid by a bird. Okay? And what's so sad about this? When the situation with this chick getting caught on the phone with Young Thug, Devin's Haney father stepped in to defend him against a bird. This chick got caught doing some hoe shit, like doing some bird shit. And instead of his dad pulling his son aside and say, yo, son, that's a sign to leave this bird alone. This is what his father did.
She's his twin, and she's got more P than a lot of niggas and all that other shit. Well, then that shows that you believe that she's a catch, that she is somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for her to say, okay, that was before I met Dev, but now I'm securing a relationship that I'm in. He should have just saluted it instead of being in his feelings and coming back with all this old extra other shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then screaming the big P. Well, in the big P, I said you got to let the woman do the choosing. She chose publicly which way she was going.
Ooh wee! Look what that money make a bitch do.
Instead of saluting that, you come back and say now, oh, I can have that shit if I wanted it, which makes no sense.
Yeah, that's where it got real murky for me.
Yeah, because you can't have it if she don't want to with you. And she said that she said publicly, I don't want to with you. But then you come back and then say, well, I can have it if I want. And then everybody else ran with the shit because they don't understand the game. But he's been in the public eye with women, public figures or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he got a stomach for it. You got to have a stomach for this shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way it goes. So I think it was a little bit of lying inside those tweets. You know what I'm saying? And when it's Big P, it ain't no lying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Wow. The fact that he's encouraging his son to be a bigger trick, to be a bigger sucker, after he saw his son's wife or his son's baby mother doing some hoe shit, instead of saying, yo, son, that's a red flag. Son, that's a sign that she's who she is. He's telling his son, yo, you see who she chose? That's P. That's P. So after Shorty got caught doing some hoe shit, his son rewarded her for doing some hoe shit by buying her a new car.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
So after all that tricking and all that defending a bird, of course you guys know, a bird eventually made her way back to the streets. But not after she had a baby by a sucker. So now she's set for life. So this is what happened on Father's Day.
Out on Father's Day, Devin, Haney and his baby mama Lena Sayed have been going back and forth on Instagram after she accused him of being an absent father. It all started when Lena posted this quote on her Instagram story saying, "I'll never understand how anyone can have kids in this world and live every day like they don't exist." Devin seen this and he was not feeling it. He went on to post so many Instagram stories saying, "Stop using your kids to control men," or as a come up, "The kids don't deserve that." On to respond saying, "I never acted like my kid didn't exist. I fight to see my baby. My child's mother won't let me see my baby unless I threaten to cut her off. I'm tired of having to pay money to see my child every time." He went on to say how he is trying to rectify this situation in the courts and in attempting to keep this issue off the internet. He is not going to allow his child mother to come out to be somebody that he's not. He says, "I'm not with her and I haven't been for a while, but I still took care of her just based off of the love that she was my child's mother." And to claim that whatever she has against me, she makes my daughter feel it by not letting me be in her life. I say, I don't care who the mother is with or what she is doing. All I care about is my daughter. I want my daughter on my terms, not hers. He was really in his feelings because he said, "This girl is so bitter. She didn't even give my daughter my last name. Everything she got I bought. She could pop it if she want. I bought everything. She don't work. I work. She take pictures all day while I'm grinding. I do it for my daughter so she can never play with my character like I'm not there for my baby. I want to say I take care of my daughter and my entire family and millions of other people in situations, and you want me to negotiate a schedule that fits a MF that takes pictures of herself for Instagram all day." Lena saw this and clapped back saying it's not her fault that Devin only acts to see their baby one time a month. She went on to say how she constantly is taking photos and videos of their daughter and sending it to Devin, asking him if he wants to put plans on the floor, but they always fall through. She went on to claim that she gave her baby to Devin when baby was 2 months old. Devin had her blocked and would not tell her about the whereabouts of the child. She claims that no matter how uncomfortable it made her feel, she still allowed him to see their daughter. She went on to tell Devin, "I'll see you in court," and asked him why is he lying to the internet. On top of all of that, she alleges that she gave her baby to Devin one time. Baby came back with 4 ear piercings, 2 in each ear, which she claims she had to take out. This situation is a mess, and I cannot believe that it went down like this on Father's Day. And she says this was a planned pregnancy, ... He begged me for this baby.
Bro, you had a baby with a woman who is selling her body. What does he expect? It is what it is, but this dude is just lost because the reality is, I think they moved on from each other. She had a kid with him, so of course now she's going to live off the child support. But he didn't learn a thing because I believe he got him a new bird now. This right here is just sad, man. But this dude definitely need to understand female nature. It might be too late for him, but he's going to keep getting used by birds because he's nothing but a bank account when it comes to birds. Fellas, I keep telling y'all, man, don't feed the birds. This is what's going to happen. And the worst thing a man could do is have a kid with an escort. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.